Tell us, Billy, about your team. You guys have won 2 of the last 3 games. You basically had to kind of rebuild this team. You lost a lot of guys last year. You had several put their name in early in the draft, but you guys have been playing probably your best basketball of the year here lately. You had South Carolina, down pretty good there the second half. You ended up losing the game. Just kind of tell us where your team is right now.
Well, we're definitely playing better. We're moving the ball and we're shooting the ball better, which obviously helps when you're making shots. Mitch has been very consistent for us the last 5 or 6 games. He's averaging about 20 in those games, and that's really helped us. But we're not defending the 3 ball real well. People shoot the ball extremely well against us, and that's beating us against South Carolina. They made 16 threes against us, and they're not going to win a lot of games with giving up that many shots.
Yeah, that.
Billy, I think we just kind of blow over that you lost those guys inside, and I think that was a killer for you. You had guys that, in my opinion, need to come back. Really, that's not my say, but right. It's very difficult when you lose guys like that to really very, very quickly replace them and get it back to where you were. You're in the NCAA in 16, and is your recruiting going along pretty decently?
Yeah, we're excited. We signed 4 guys early, and it's a top 20 class right now. We need to add a couple more, but we lost 6 of our 7 top guys. We lost some seniors that we've been our best player returning. We lost him for the year, and so it's hard to coach guys that hadn't played before at this level and
sure
win. But that's the hand we've been dealt, and that's what hopefully we can finish strong here at the end.
Billy, how do you hold a team together? Obviously these guys had some ups and downs, but you just got to move on to the next game and keep trying to improve each and every day. How difficult is that a coach to have to kind of hold these guys together, keep them motivated, keep them improving, keep them playing hard?
Well, I think you give them a consistent message of the same things on a regular basis. Keep telling them to control the things we can control, and we can control blocking out and rebounding. We can control our effort defensively, and those are things we try to focus on and try to stay as positive as possible because, they don't care about it like we care about it as coaches, and sometimes we forget that, and so we just try to keep it simple and do the fundamental things right, and if we can control that, then hopefully we can break through and get a win.
No doubt. You got Alabama coming in tonight. They're coming off, 2 tough losses. You guys did, which I wasn't there. I'm sorry, but a great win here in Tuscaloosa. What does it take to play Alabama tonight? A team that you've been successful with earlier in the year.
Hopefully we can keep them off the glass. They hurt us on the glass last time, and we had a hard time keeping them out of the paint. I think they made 10 threes against us. They made 8 in the first half. And the second half, we did a better job of changing defenses, and we thought that really helped us by keeping them out of the lane and keeping them off balance a little bit.
Damn.
The league is, I don't know whether it's, I would say it's good. It's stronger, I think, in terms of teams that are, working towards the NCAA tournament. Is it comparable to last year's team? Is it last year's league? Or is it better?
I think it's very similar to last year's league. You had 8 teams getting the NCAA tournament last year. You got about 6 to 8 who are capable of getting in the tournament this year. I didn't realize that when Alabama coach, when you were there, it seemed like you got a tournament every year. It's been 27 years since you left Alabama, and Alabama's only been to the tournament 8 times in 27 years. That's an unbelievable task that you got that team to tournament on a regular basis, and that's hard to do. people don't realize how hard that is.
Yeah, he went 10 times in 12 years, and they've gone, what'd you say, 8 times in 27 years. Billy, I thought growing up, when you went to the SEC tournament, you just automatically stayed to the finals. So, and then I got into coaching, I realized, man, that wasn't quite as easy it looked watching this guy do it. So the SEC, I know you followed it back then, and I think it's making a comeback. You got yourself, but you got guys like at Tennessee, Rick Barnes, you got the guys at Arkansas, you got Tom Crean out of Georgia. It looks like the SEC is on their way up in basketball. Everybody is committed to being successful in this league.
Yeah, facilities and things have gotten better at just about every school, and there's been an emphasis on scheduling, and the SEC's made a commitment to being successful in basketball, which made my job a lot harder. But it comes down, to all of our players, teams that get the players win the most games, and that's what we're in the process of doing, adding some talent so we can catch up with some of these other teams that we're playing. LSU is probably the most talented team in our league, one of the most talented teams in the country, and our league's gotten better in a short amount of time.
Yeah, Dad used to always say, so let me show you this play. He'd be like, I don't want to see the play. I don't need any tricky plays. Get me some tricky players. And I think Kyra Lewis is a tricky player. Avery Johnson pulled him in late. This kid, he's as good as I've seen. And everybody talks about him being 17. Forget what age he is. This kid can play. He can really shoot the ball. He's got great speed. Just talk about what you see when you watch Kyra Lewis.
Well, and he can get in the lane. He gets in the lane and he can score. He's got good size. He's got a good short game as far as getting to the rim, and in transition, he seems to make good decisions. And he can score at all the levels. And I think as he continues to get stronger and better defensively, he's going to be one of the best point guards in the league. He's already one of the better point guards in this league because he can score at all 3 levels.
Yeah, no doubt.
Is Texas recruited to death in basketball because it's so big? I know there are a lot of players out there, and the selection is critical. Is it, even though they have a lot of players, sort of like Atlanta, everybody's flying in there and trying to get them, but although you're more widespread naturally than like Atlanta, is it? Are you comfortable being able to go in there and get close to what you want?
There's good players in Texas. The problem is Kansas, Kentucky, and Carolina and Duke come in here.
Yeah.
My whole thing is if we can sign them before we get them committed before the Blue Bloods come in, then we got a good chance to get the right ones. But when you look at some of the rosters, like P.J. Washington, he's from Dallas. Look at some of the teams. Those Kansas comes in here and gets 1 or 2 every year. That's the hard part, is keeping everybody out. People don't grow up in Texas wanting to play basketball.
Yeah, good point. Yeah, that's right.
But they do grow up in football.
Yeah. Billy, have you seen Dad lately? He's he gets spray tans now, Billy. Have you noticed how good he's looking now? I don't
get spray tans anymore.
I look up, Billy. We got an ad for a spray tan, and next thing I know, he's down there with his hairnet on, getting spray tans.
Oh,
could you ever believe you'd see the day that Wimp Sanderson was getting a spray tan?
Don't pay attention to that.
Tell Darby that he's getting spray tans. Darby may be getting spray tans.
I don't know. Darby probably gets spray tans too. Now, he's a pretty boy.
He is a pretty boy. Billy, do you still drink milkshakes every day at lunch?
No, that's why I probably look a little better than I used to today. I can't eat what I used to eat.
Oh yeah. Well, tell your wife and daughter and everybody we said hello. How's Darby doing?
Darby's doing good. He's full energy every day. He does a great job with my program. You take care of your family. That little one you got, my wife said, he should get anything he wants.
He does. He does. Believe me, it's pitiful.
Yeah, he's good, man. Pitiful. Good luck to you tonight, Darby.
Billy, Billy, I'll call you later. Appreciate it, buddy.
right.
All right, man.
Y'all take care.